It's an absolute privilege to be a headmaster of Melbourne Grammar School. With that privilege goes enormous responsibilities to make sure we're making a meaningful difference on every single one of those children in our school. The great and successful schools that I've been lucky enough to work with invariably have very strong school councils and council chairmen. They're absolutely critical for the well-being of any school.
Good governance is where responsibility for an organisation lies. This is really about the long-term health of the school. Key conversations that they're having are around approval of the strategy, approval of the budget, and then the delegations of authority through the principal, and then what does all the policy work look like under that? They are the custodians to ensure that future generations that the school is there for them. And so you really need to be aware of what's going on today that sets yourself up for success in the future.
The advice that I'd give to any school is get the fundamentals right. Make sure that you have a process by which good people are appointed to the school board, people who understand the difference between management and good governance. Once you've got that right and you get the finances right, then the rest will follow. And of course, you need to hire the very, very best school leader that you can.
A lot of people go on to school boards very enthusiastic about the school and committed to the school, but they're not coming to the council as a parent or alumni. They're actually, when they're around that table, they have a very important governance role. And indeed, ultimately, if something were to go wrong, they will be held accountable.
I'm on the board at Mentone Girls Grammar School. Through conversations with the former principal, I spoke to her because I'm an old girl of the school, and we were talking about my current role at the City of Melbourne and the link between compliance and governance. And she thought it would be a great addition if I was to join the board. So she talked to me about the process and I applied, and really, really pleased that I was successful.
So to be honest with you, we've got a lot to learn in terms of our governance. As a school that's grown quickly, we need to put a lot of processes and structures in place. So it's been quite a ride in these last 14 years.
If you are a new governing body member, the first thing I hope that you will have in your hand is our handbook on governance. Of course, there are the in-person workshops, there are workshops that take place at school level with your board as well. This is only part of the ongoing advice and support that we provide to schools in this area.
Your governance is absolutely, completely and utterly linked to the quality of the people in your room and the engagement of the board members and how you are aligned with the ethos and values of the school. I think you have to both bring an energy for the future and to be reflective frequently in terms of how you are accomplishing the task at hand and how you're interacting with each other.
I've volunteered for quite a few boards in my time. As the principal, I've also worked with a school board or a school council for the last 25 years. I'm absolutely passionate about this. Through my experience, I like to share all the mistakes I've made and the things I've learnt along the way for other school councils in the hope that they also can exhibit a very strong level of governance.